Hey folks, welcome back. DiscountPropertyWarehouse.net, short-term retirement program, and USA Property Warehouse. I'm Robert Feol, founder of all those websites and programs. But today, again, we're not talking about business. We're going to be doing something that we affectionately call Uncle Feol's Tennessee Style Barbecue. Now, we've had a really big response up in New York this summer when we were at our vacation home, which was a nice investment, but I really kind of bought it more for my family, my mother, grandmother, sister, brother-in-law, and nephews. They live up in Rochester, about 3 hours away from where the place is, and of course we're in Memphis right now, which is about 20 hours, so we don't get to use it as much as them. But when we go up, we get to do a lot of grilling, and made a lot of friends up there who heard about Uncle Feol's Tennessee Style, what they refer to up there as Uncle Feol's Smokehouse. So it is Labor Day, September 5th, 2010. And today I'm going to show you what we're going to do is we're going to do, again, a traditional Memphis barbecue. Now, there has been a lot of controversy about barbecue pitmasters. If you were watching it this week, TJ Trigg actually won this semifinal round, beating out the Canadian barbecue team BBQ. But what's important to know is there was no representation of Memphis ribs there. So there's it was all a Kansas City style sweet and smoky rib. Now, we showed you Memorial Day how to do ribs. We're not going to do that today, but we are going to do today a traditional Memphis pulled pork smoked shoulder. We have 4 things on the menu. The pork shoulder, you can see that right here. And then we have Uncle Feol's, the favorite, the Tennessee Style dry rub wings. We're also going to be doing a Southwest marinated beef short rib. And then we're going to be doing a little variation on a diced chicken hoagie, where we're going to cook the chicken thighs that we're using. That's a dark meat cut, hot and fast over charcoal with only marinade, no rub. And then when it's totally grilled, we'll finish it for about 2 minutes with some Uncle Feol Tennessee Style rub. Now come on over. I'll show you some grilling techniques. Now this is a big. This is very full of charcoal. Okay, it's extremely hot. Now, what we need to do here is the shoulder is about 8.5 pounds. Traditionally, it was the only shoulder left at Charlie's Meat Market, which is our butcher shop / supplier. So the problem is, it's about 11 o'clock now. People are coming at 3, and this is going to take at least 6 hours. So hopefully people are going to be happy. Now, one thing you got to do is you always got to put your drip pan in. Okay, so the drippings, you're going to have a lot of fat coming off the meat. And fat can cause flare-ups. Flare-ups cause burning. We use some brown sugar in our spices, which I'll go over with you in a little bit. And it's that type of crystallization, that type of caramelization, which, over an intense heat for an extended period of time, can burn the meat, give it a really unsavory flavor. Okay, got to make sure our grill's ready to go. You can't have debris on the grill. You got to have a clean grill. A lot of Americans don't get this. They never scrape their grill. If you come here and you look, this is black from fire. All of these grates are completely clean. The grill's completely clean. Very sanitary. Now, one thing that we have been doing is soaking these wood chips all night long. You have to be very careful when you're throwing wet wood chips on the fire because we need to get to like a 300-degree temperature. So we got to get all of this out. And of course, this is an older grill. The traditional grill that I use is the Smoke & Pro by Char Griller, but this is our Memphis grill. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shoulder. Okay, look at that. My wife has done a nice job of seasoning that, getting it ready. Now I could jack around with my hands here, but I'm just going to go ahead and just do this old school, which is where we do that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just do a little roll over here. Bring it, and we need a lot of cooking space here. So, since this needs to be done at a low temperature, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave that where it's the farthest away. And then what I'm going to do is put the rest of the rub on there so it doesn't go to waste. Put that in, just dry rub style. And then I'm going to do something what a lot of people don't traditionally do, which is this. Clean the tongue, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scrape the grill one more time. Why am I going to do that? Because potentially you could get some cross-contamination there Granted, all the foods going on there are raw, but for me personally, it's just nicer. It's nicer for the guests. Know that your grill isn't just a complete messy place. Now, we've got some soaked hickory here. All right, vents are open, allowed to smoke. Boom, we're going to let her grow. And you need to have a lot of charcoal when you're doing a smoked shoulder, okay? It's not some 15-minute thing. I mean, you have to add charcoal to the fire traditionally every 45 minutes or so. Keep adding wood chips. It's a very intense process. You have to monitor the flame. You can't just put it on the grill. Now, you can with a gas grill on some level, but we use charcoal here. At the end, what we'll do is we'll pull it. We probably won't chop it. I'll show you throughout the day how to finish it. But the big focus today is going to be the shoulder. That'll be the finish. We'll also be doing the wings and some short ribs. And the wings are a big hit. Those will usually go as the first appetizer. Take about an hour and a half to smoke. About 2 hours from now, we'll probably put those on the grill. Have some cold beer. It's Labor Day. It's a beautiful day in Memphis. Not a cloud in the sky. And we've been doing a lot of really good things. Shannon and I have made a commitment to buy another 10 houses, ideally before the end of the year. Radio show has been really exploding. We had Robert Sheeman on the show yesterday. And today we're going to try to, we have a lot of clients and friends coming today, but we're trying to not talk about a whole lot of business. Just celebrate our friendships and feed some people some good old-fashioned Southern home cooking. My wife has made her pasta salad, which is amazing. I was stealing some of it last night out of the refrigerator. Caught on camera, so don't let her know that. And it's just going to be a good day. So wish you could be here, but we'll show you some techniques. And at the end of the day, if you've learned something, you can take this to your friends around the globe, then our job here is done. So we'll see you in the next segment.